If you've ever played the Musou series, you know that stability isn't its strong suit. Although I've been enjoying the series heartily since Dynasty Warriors 2, the Hyrule Warriors games in particular are known for their massive frame rate drops, amid other lingering issues. But with Hyrule Warriors Age of Imprisonment on Switch 2, it seems like that era is at an end. That's right, Age of Imprisonment performs above expectations, which seems to be a runner with the Switch 2. With games like Pokémon Legends ZA performing better than ever for the series, it's a great sign of things to come for this Nintendo console generation.
It's time for Zelda to shine. Unlike other games in the series, Age of Imprisonment takes a bit to get going. We won't spoil the story here, but suffice it to say it does tie directly into the events of Tears of the Kingdom and deals with Princess Zelda waking up in a prior era of Hyrule. From there, she'll meet King Rauru and Queen Sonia, the founding members of Hyrule, to take out Ganondorf and potentially stop another calamity. It's a simple concept, but Age of Imprisonment executes it well by allowing the story and character interactions to breathe. Zelda is thrust into this new world and slowly has to acclimate, just like a classic isekai, and you get to learn about the universe with her. As you meet characters, they feel entirely new, as opposed to prior entries that mostly go through the greatest hits of Zelda series characters. Age of Imprisonment reinvents several prior concepts, adding team-based sync moves that showcase more personality and character relationships. It's a bit more thematic than mashing B for a Musou move in prior games, and the ability to swap between characters in a group is a nice feature that's returned from other Musou entries. Ancillary bits of tech and gear come into play too, like flamethrowers and bombs, mostly from the Tears of the Kingdom. What I really like about this mechanic is that it allows further customization beyond your character and abilities, and lets players interact with the game in a way that feels more comfortable to them. The ability to tackle easy, normal, hard, and very hard difficulties should also excite any Musou game fan, as there's a significant degree of customization present in Age of Imprisonment. I really enjoyed analyzing the best team-ups and group dynamics, and it adds a lot to the story to see all these characters working in tandem for narrative-related reasons. Local game share support also comes in handy for Age of Imprisonment, as you can more easily play with a teammate who has their own console. If you're not keen on juggling two Switch 2s, you can also opt for classic split-screen play. It's nice that the option is there, and not every major publisher has abandoned the concept entirely. Stability is the name of the game. What really struck me is how well Age of Imprisonment runs. It runs at a consistent 60 FPS, a huge step up from the inconsistent 30 FPS in prior games on their original hardware at launch. It feels like we're finally in the era of Musou games running well on a Nintendo platform. These slick improvements really make a difference, as you feel in control at all times, especially when throwing a giant move out or hitting a well-timed dodge and launching a counterattack. It also looks gorgeous. Even the underground areas sing with great lighting and effects, and the overworld is fantastic looking thanks to the draw distance alone. Battles are flashy too, though. Zelda really shows off what the game can do immediately, with her light-based attacks that sling across the battlefield like a paintbrush. While locations can get a bit samey, the hack-and-slash gameplay carries it, primarily since you're constantly recruiting new party members, unlocking extra abilities or tools, or upgrading your kingdom with additional zones. If Tears of the Kingdom is one of your favorite games in the series, this reimagining is a treat, as there are callbacks and references, but they're done in an organic way that doesn't get grating. It was a blast to explore and discover this time period with Zelda.
I'd take more Hyrule Warriors games. Although fans will have plenty to say about the story in Hyrule Warriors Age of Imprisonment, the gameplay is undeniably still entertaining for fans of hack-and-slash ROPs. Although it takes a bit to get going in earnest, Zelda's time in the spotlight is not only earned, but also fun to see play out, setting itself apart from the other Hyrule Warriors games and the mainline series. If you enjoyed prior games in the series, Hyrule Warriors Age of Imprisonment is an excellent continuation of that legacy. If you're coming into Hyrule Warriors line for the first time, this isn't a bad place to start.